Good morning, everyone. This is Carlos. Welcome back, and let's get started. Please let me know you can hear so I can carry on and continue. So, all right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So here's how it goes on the perceived market activity that we have today, and we have an opportunity um, to assess here high impact report at 8:15. We don't trade at that hours, which means this affect the market, giving us a little bit of a hint of their intention, but it will be assimilated by the 9:30 mark. After that, we got only a median impact report at 10, which means typically 9:30 to 9:45 we're probably going to see the opportunity, but the majority of the outcome or the intentions might be already being shown on the structure of the market. Okay. So right off the bat, we have here, we got our no trade unbiased zone right at the top. And on addition to that, we added up. So what most likely this is unbiased tendency is being controlled by it in this point is controlled by sellers. And that's why the reason is called resistance points, right? Or is a resistance zone. The bottom sides are support. And if we go back on yesterday, notice this is support and this was support, and the prices hover. If we overlap both of them, notice how they beautifully transition from one point to the other, right? From bearish to bullish, because yesterday the market opened on a strong supporting area, making it difficult for us to trade. We did okay, but this is the reason why it was not a long lasting sell setup. Even yesterday, everything was shown as strong sell. It was short lived because we were already on strong supporting grounds. Look how on the overnight session, the market revisit again the same support areas and bounce from it, breaking through that right resistant area right on the top, which is also the top of the no trade zone, validating the intentions to carry on and continue on a bullish outlook. Okay, so basically, price action structure is bullish. It's easy to see if we zoom out, right? The market is a little bit crazy, but yesterday, that was the high of yesterday, right? Of 12,917 after the 930 mark. And the prices, and here's an overnight overlap high right in there at the 12,944. But all these highs were tested on the overnight session and finally broke through it, right? Signifying an intent of a bullish outlook, and the market might push further higher. That's just all we need to know, right? Um, Obviously, we need to break those previous resistance points. Those are becoming very strong opposing levels. We can use those as potential targets, number one, or measurements, right? Paying attention to them, saying, hey, as long as the prices break all through those highs, I'm going to feel a little bit better taking a long position. So you can become very conservative and wait for the high to be taken and just go long right after it. That's one technique. Or just, we added up another layer of technique, which means we got these micro levels here or zones where we can just use them as gauges of rejections area. In other words, I'm expecting the market to pull back into them, and once they come up again from the zone, all I have to do is just make sure to carry on the main trend that they've been sustaining since yesterday. And as long as they are above the no trade zone, it's good to consider myself a buyer, right? A break of the high will signify confirmation of that as well. And then we got the targets accordingly, including all those microzones on the top. So buy setups only will be the key factor today. Again, after the 930 show the intent, because you know how it is. The market could be here and all of a sudden start coming back down like crazy, which means as a reason we would like to always wait a little bit for the market opened, wait for a little bit of a pullback, and then once the market comes off those regions or levels, that will give us some clarity that we should be jumping on board accordingly. Okay. And the tool set on the left side is just showing some intent of the buyers being in control, right? The only thing that I don't like is the YM is not fully aligned right there. But that again is not until 9:30 that we're going to see clarity on those. With that being said, right, I can say that the level of difficulty today might be a 7 to 8 due to the fact that look at the size of the last swing, 120 pointers, 50 pointers, 74 pointers. So we got a small 34 in here, but it was a whole pullback right in there. So the market is quite volatile in terms of sizing, and that's a reason it makes it more difficult. Meaning that I'm probably going to jump on board with a potential lower amount of contracts to mitigate that risk factor. Hope that makes sense. With that being said, good luck with your trading, and we'll see you later on. I'll leave you with the senior analyst, Juan. And remember that you're responsible of taking your own personal objectives as well as making sure that if you feel uncomfortable with the amount of contracts, drop them down or switch to micro if you're trading the minis at this point. Good luck with your trading.
All right, guys. Market open. Everything is bullish except for the Q. So I'm just waiting to see if the market's gonna finish its pullback.
Order submitted.
If not, still I'm just gonna put a 7350 floating order to go long. Look at 1600 YM 1003. So this is not um, normal. All right, guys. So let's see.
Order
I
filled.
have breakout there. So let's see. We may get through any moment now. All right, guys. We're in. Let's see. Everything's extremely bullish for all the indices. Okay, moving my stop to 4650 for now. All right. First target hit, 7 points. So let's see. I'm 15 on the NQ and MCU on the positive side. Let's see if the market's not doesn't start to pull back. So let's see. Okay, we're still holding this good setup. Obviously, this upper market really knew that we really broke our resistance. Market was bullish. Obviously, market is reacting towards that report. So let's see if let's see when the market's gonna move. All right, guys, as we see, definitely um, momentum tool, everything is on buy setup, buy setup only mode. So it's just a matter of patience, wait until market reach or levels. Right? 875, 10 points, 12 points. Beautiful. First, second target hit, 15 points. Now I'm just gonna move to break even. Moving to break even, guys. Remember, responsible for taking your own personal objective.
Stop filled.
Next level up, we got 98, 1725, and a power on 20. Actually, let me drop this couple points. 2975 to 3850. All right, guys, everything's still strongly on the buy side. We already knew this before the market opened. So now it's just a matter of
Order
waiting
filled.
to see when the market's going to move. And obviously, if we have our perfectly stop, I'm not using the swing trading stop. I already kind of reached my minimum goal already. So I'm just going to break even this swing any longer around this last contract. The reason I don't use swing trading stop is, let me just bring it to the minute chart so I can show you real quick. First, we need to make sure we break this high here at the O3 level.
Target
So
filled.
that's the most important resistance. Second, as we see the market already move 120 point without a decent pullback. So I just don't want to get
Stop
caught up
filled.
in the middle of that volatility. Let me drop the 3-minute chart.
Order filled. Target filled.
Now, let's see.
Connection lost.
All right, let's see if we don't get step out. Still, I'm locking in using my previous resistance target as a stop. So entering stop still at the 84, but I'm just gonna lock in profit. All right, let's see if we break the high. Looking good. I got transition here. All right, nice. All right, target hit at 1725. Beautiful.
Stop filled.
When we stop to the 425, we just hit that 1725. We're just starting to reach those resistance levels. I don't know if the market's gonna bounce from it. So I'm an out. All right, guys. So this is a recap. We just waited for the stock market open. Everything was bullish. Before the market opened, we were above the uh resistance levels, resistance zones. So yeah, as soon as the market opened, everything ES and YM were extremely bullish. So we just waited for full hedge transition, and as soon as we got confirmation, we just got in. It took 7:15, and then the last one was over. I think it was over 30. Or, I don't know, a little bit more than 3 points. All right, guys. So yeah, this will be for us today. Hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.